This video update brought to you by RaceDayScore.com, daily fantasy NHRA drag racing.
Hi, I'm Alan Johnson, driver of the Marathon Pro Stock Dodge Dart, and we're going to tell you some of the differences in driving one of these Pro Stock beasts. You know, driving these Pro Stock cars now, the biggest difference is the gas pedal and no resistance. You can reach down here with your finger and push the gas pedal in now, where before you couldn't. So as a driver, the first thing when you start the burnout, it's hard to keep it from going too high in the burnout. Then you have to back down because of that resistance right there. Also, you have a big 8-inch blade up there that's opening, going from closed to open at one time. So a little bit of a spot there of resistance that's hard to get by. Another big change is the RPM limit. I hear all these drivers putting the cars on the high side limiter. That's because we're going from 11.5 RPMs down to 10.5, and as a driver, the sound is a lot different, so it's really hard to make yourself shift earlier than what you've done for 20 years. So that's a real big change. You know, other than that, the cars are basically the same. Still got 5 speeds, still got a clutch you got to let out on time, but you know, getting the tune up with the laptop and getting all that stuff right is a very hard job. You know, we've got our staging process down to a science now. Little bitty brake pressure, where you used to have a lot of brake pressure and just go in basically at a high idle. That we've conquered that part of it. But a lot of people are having problems because you're right at that dead spot in the blade when you're trying to maybe go in at 3,000 RPMs. So the car is wanting to do a little surging. So everybody's worked through that, and I hear some people still having a problem, but some worse than others.
Greg off the starting line first. Greg.
Well, you know, at the first race, the car that's going to stage 4 times and start 4 times and not die, here it's probably not as much because everybody's sort of getting the hang of it, but we're still having some problems, like the problem we had at Pomona. Had a wire in the wiring harness come loose. No fault of ours, it just you know, a learning curve there.
For more neat drag racing videos like this, be sure to follow us on Facebook at Competition Plus TV.